Hi, Kevin Yoder here again with KevinYoder.tv and the Yoder team. And today we have a guest visitor in our office. And before I tell you who that is and what we're going to discuss today, I wanted to remind you again of where we are in the marketplace. So this is an interesting time. We have a market condition that's defined by inventory levels that are lower than we've seen in over a decade. So that brings great things for sellers. At the same time, it's bringing some challenges. And so one of the biggest challenges that we're seeing right now is maximizing. So even though we know that homes are selling quickly, and most would say for top dollar, a lot of times there's money being left on the table, and there's some things that we can do in order to minimize that. And so I'd like to introduce Mary Dykstra. And Mary is with Within Reach Organizing Services. And I'll share with you a little bit about what Mary does in a moment. Before I do that, there's some things that we can do to increase the chances of a seller making the most money. So an agent that helps a seller with staging, with photography, with handyman services, and getting the home prepared as best as possible, then making those repairs. But there's another level that I was just sitting here talking with Mary about before we started filming that it just dawned on me that we're missing a complete element to that. And I wanted to just introduce Mary and talk about that for a minute. So organizing services and what it is that you do is a brilliant component to the selling process. So Mary, tell us a little bit more about what you do.
Thank you. I'm Mary Dykstra, and I've been in business for 16 years helping people declutter out of their mind and out of their environment so they can focus on what they need to. And what I was sharing with Kevin was some of the things that a professional organizer can do to make moving a lot easier for you. What you might not know is a professional organizer can help you manage the whole process. So we can come alongside you. It's wonderful when the realtor gives you a list of all the things you might need to do, but once that person leaves, sometimes you get into overwhelm. So I can help you, or another professional organizer can help you get those things prioritized and get them taken care of. Even help with some packing, decluttering, and helping make sure that the whole house shows very well. So as Kevin said, you can maximize the price on the home.
That's great. So what you're saying then is you can have a home stager come through and give you staging advice, but then you're still left with the overwhelm, right, of what to do with it and how to pack it up.
Right.
And so
because you have all of the emotional things that go on. You've been there for 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 years, and it's not so easy when you have to stop and do it yourself. You may also have some physical limitations or some energy limitations, or you need to be at work. So bringing in a professional organizer can help get the physical work done, help you make really great decisions in terms of what you're going to keep, what you're going to donate, what you're going to get rid of, and what's going to go to the new house. Many times people don't take the time. They just say, I'm going to pack it up, I'll move to the new house, and then I'll figure it out later. I'm sure, Kevin, you've been in more homes than one that have boxes from the previous move that have not even been unpacked.
Oh yes, even my own home, right?
Yeah.
So that's very true. And then one of the things that Mary said that her services provide, or that she provides with her service, is helping you actually move, like help coordinate that massive. I tell people all the time, like, I don't ever want to move again.
Yes.
It's too daunting, right? It's just an overwhelming task. So and a lot of our sellers say they'd rather, and we know it's true, is that they'd rather just be at their new house, to just jump right through that whole moving thing. So it's a big deal. So you help minimize the stress involved with that and just smooth it out. And then it lets them focus on other parts of their life at that time. So would you say that there's a certain that this service would be for a certain type of individual, or would you say that it crosses all lines?
Anybody who's overwhelmed and feels that they don't have enough time, or they're not going to be able to maximize the value of their home unless they take this step. I work with seniors, I work with young couples, and I work with people all in between, and it's not a matter of how much money you have. It's what can you accomplish knowing that you want to get these things done in this marketplace at this time and do it the best you can.
Okay, so if you have any questions about how to maximize the home sale process through our marketing system, the ultimate home selling system, which is getting you the most money in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of hassle, and now adding in this other component, which is organizing services, streamlining the packing, the moving process, and having a professional there to help guide you through that, to call the Yoder team 942-2449. And Mary, your website is withinreach.biz.
That's right.
And there's a link down below. And down below, what we're going to do is we're going to link to Mary's website. Plus, we're going to give you a list of things that a professional organizer can help you accomplish when selling your home. Thanks again for tuning in to KevinYoder.tv. Make it a great day.